Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a man named Lorenzo Vitali. He was a tough guy involved in some pretty bad stuff in Sicily. He had his own winery, which is a fancy word for a place where they make wine. Lorenzo was driving there one day, and he had his young grandson with him. Lorenzo told the little boy to stay in the car while he went inside. But when Lorenzo got to his winery, he found a terrible sight. His buddies, the people who worked for him, were all hurt real bad, and everything was crazy. Lorenzo was so surprised and scared because he didn't know who could have done such a thing. As Lorenzo went deeper into the winery, he found another surprise. There was a man named Robert McCall, and he was in big trouble. Two of Lorenzo's bodyguards were pointing guns at him. Robert used to be a soldier in the US and worked for something called the Defense Intelligence Agency. It was clear that Robert was in a really bad situation, facing off against Lorenzo's tough guys. Lorenzo was all confused, and he asked Robert what he was doing there and what he wanted. Robert talked calmly and said that Lorenzo had something he shouldn't have. Their talk was super tense, and it was clear that Robert was really determined. Without waiting around, Robert started fighting. He took out the other tough guys real fast and got in a big fight with Lorenzo. It ended with Lorenzo getting hurt real bad because of Robert. After dealing with Lorenzo and his buddies, Robert left the winery. But he saw Lorenzo's grandson in the car. Robert told the kid to stay put and not move, to keep him safe. As Robert was walking to his car, he got shot in the back by Lorenzo's grandson. The boy ran away. Even though he was hurt, Robert managed to get to a boat that would take him back to the main part of Italy. Later that night, while Robert was driving along the coast, he had to stop because he was hurting so much. That gunshot wound was really bad, and he passed out. A police officer named Gio Benucci found Robert in that bad state. Gio saw that Robert needed help, so he decided to be kind and assist him. He took Robert to a little town called Altamonte. In Altamonte, there was a doctor named Enzo who could help with Robert's injuries. When Robert woke up, he learned that Gio had saved him. Robert was grateful for Joe's help. But then, Enzo asked Robert a tough question. He wanted to know if Robert was a good or bad person. Robert didn't know how to answer that question. When Robert tried to leave and go back to his own life, Enzo stopped him. He was worried about Robert's wound and his health, so he offered Robert a place to stay in Altamonte. Robert stayed in Altamonte for a while, and Enzo took care of him. After 3 days, he could move around with a cane. One day, he decided to go outside and explore the town, but he had to be sneaky because there were police officers on the streets. Robert found a little cafe and met the owner, Amina. Even though he ordered tea, Amina gave him some really good coffee. That was the start of Robert getting to know the people in Altamonte. Gio, the police officer who helped him, and his daughter Gabby also came to the cafe. Amina kept Gabby entertained, and Gio gave Robert his car keys and said he hadn't gone through Robert's bags. He mentioned that he had parked Robert's car behind the police station, ready for when Robert felt better. Robert decided to take action. He called the CIA, which is like a secret spy organization, and talked to an agent named Emma Collins. Robert told her about Lorenzo's winery and how it was connected to illegal drug trade, even though it looked like a regular winery. He gave her all the information she needed and then broke the phone so no one could trace the call. On the other end, Emma shared what Robert told her with her CIA friends, and they started doing something about it right away. Over the next few days, Robert got to know Altamonte better and saw how things worked. He found out about the Camorra, which is like the Italian mafia, and how they made people pay them money for protection. One day, Robert saw something really bad. A guy named Angelo, who sold seafood, was getting beaten up by a big shot from the Camorra named Marco. Marco told Angelo he had to pay him money or else he'd come back next week for more. The situation got worse as the Camorra gang took over a big building. Vincent Quaranta, Marco's brother and the leader of the Camorra, was making people leave so they could build fancy hotels, resorts, and casinos. In one of the rooms, there was an old man in a wheelchair. He wouldn't do what the Camorra wanted, so they did something really mean. They hung him out of a window, and it was a very sad and scary thing. Meanwhile, Robert became friends with Enzo, the doctor who helped him. They had nice dinners and Robert offered to help with everyday stuff. It showed how kind Robert was. One day, Robert offered to go to the market for Enzo. Angelo, the seafood guy, wanted to give Robert the groceries for free because he was a friend of Enzo. Robert didn't know it, but the CIA was doing something about what he told them. They went to Lorenzo's winery and found a lot of money and drugs hidden there. Emma was surprised because they didn't know this was happening. On a rainy day, Robert was with Enzo, and he asked why Enzo helped him without calling an ambulance or the police. Enzo talked about the question Robert had asked him earlier about being a good or bad person. He said that Robert's silence back then was like a sign that he was good. The next night, Robert was getting ready to leave Altamonte. But he heard a bell ringing and lots of people were rushing to Angelo's shop. So he went there too. At Angelo's shop, he saw that it was on fire, and Marco and his gang did it. They set the place on fire because Angelo couldn't pay them. Even though the Camorra was really powerful, the people in the town couldn't do anything to stop them. Robert and some other people helped Angelo clean up the mess. While they were doing that, Gio looked at video footage of the fire and called the big police in Italy to start an investigation. While all this was happening, Robert was getting better from his injuries, and he became friends with the people in Altamonte. He really liked Amina, who owned the cafe, and he got to know the town's culture and food. But he was worried about the Camorra and how they were taking over Altamonte. One day, when he was at Amina's cafe, he saw a lady named Emma Collins trying to take a secret photo of him. He went to talk to her and told her she could take a better photo from another angle. Emma asked him how he knew all that stuff about Lorenzo's winery, and Robert gave her some vague answers and told her to keep digging. As Emma left, she called him by his name, and he was really surprised. It made the story even more interesting. Later that day, Gio went to pick up his daughter Gabby from school. But he got a scary call from someone he didn't know. They said that Gabby's school ended early, and he was really worried. When he asked one of the teachers, they said a police officer had already taken Gabby. Gio went home, and he found out that the Camorra gang had taken his wife and daughter. Marco, the bad guy, was there, and he hurt Gio and threatened his family. It was a very tough situation for Gio. That night, Robert saw Gio with blood on his face, and he asked Enzo what happened. Enzo said that these kinds of things happened a lot because of the Camorra. He said the Camorra was like a cancer, and it was really hard to stop. The next day, Robert went to a church, and he saw Emma again. She told him that Lorenzo Vitali had been on the most wanted list of Interpol for a long time because he did really bad stuff. She also said that Lorenzo's business was much bigger than it seemed. Robert wanted to find out why all this smuggling was happening in Sicily, and Emma was excited to learn more from him. That evening, Gio and his family were having dinner at a restaurant when Marco and his gang came in. Marco said that Gio had to help them with their boat for something illegal. Robert was there too, and he told Marco to leave Joe's family alone. Marco got really mad and threatened Robert. But Robert said he loved Altamonte and its people, and he warned Marco that bad things would happen if he didn't leave. Marco didn't listen, and he came back with his gang to fight Robert. But Robert got into a van and drove it into two of Marco's gang members. Then he fought with the rest of them. At one point, Marco had a knife and was going to hurt Robert. But Robert used his fighting skills to stop Marco and put the knife in his neck. Marco died, and the fight was over. The next morning, Emma got a call from her friend Frank in Rome. He told her about a bombing at a police station and said that the money they found at Lorenzo's winery was connected to the terrorism. Emma realized that the Camorra was funding terrorism with drug money, and she thought there might be another team in Naples doing the same thing. She wanted to stop all of it. Emma called the police chief in Naples and asked for their help. She was determined to find out everything about the Camorra and stop them. In another part of the story, we saw the police chief at Marco's funeral. He told Vincent, Marco's brother, about Emma's investigation. Vincent got really angry and cut off the police chief's hand for telling him. It was a very scary moment. Vincent told the police chief that he had to find out who killed Marco. The police chief was hurt and scared, and he had to go to the hospital. Emma got a call telling her about the police chief's situation. She realized how dangerous the Camorra was. Soon after, Emma got another call, but this one was from Robert. He told her that the Camorra was deeply involved in the drug cartel and was connected to the station bombing. Emma's life was in danger, and she almost got blown up in a car bomb. She had to go to the hospital and saw Frank there. That night, Vincent took Gio and his family as hostages. He wanted to find out who killed Marco. Vincent said he would shoot Joe's family if nobody told him. Robert stepped forward and told Vincent to let them go. He said he would face the consequences and get taken away, but it shouldn't happen in front of everyone in the town. Vincent was mean, but he eventually let the hostages go. Later that night, Robert went to Vincent's house to get revenge. He fought and killed Vincent's bodyguards. Vincent woke up and tried to get away, but Robert chased him. In the end, Vincent died from a drug overdose. The next morning, Robert went to see Emma at the hospital. She thanked him for saving her life. Robert gave her a bag of money and talked about a man named Greg Dyer who lost his pension in a cyber attack. Robert figured out that the attack was connected to Lorenzo's winery, and he brought the money to help Greg. Emma asked if they were friends, and Robert said they had only met once. After that, Emma went back to CIA headquarters and got a package with a diary and a note. When she read it, she found out that Robert was a friend of her parents from the CIA. It was a big surprise for her. The story ended with a happy scene in Altamonte. The people there were celebrating a big win in a soccer game. Robert was there too, and he was celebrating with them. Even though there was a lot of trouble, the town was strong and happy together.